looks like Nick's going to break here. APA is finally on the board, and that kind of makes me happy. This is kind of what I would call the anchor of both teams. Should be a really, really good match. We're racing to 5, alternate break. Should be a really good match. So Nick to break, and again, I'm a little biased. This is my son-in-law playing Clint. Clint's a great guy, and a hell of a pool player. So here we go.
Okay, Chuck, back on board. This is Jim, and we'll have another good match here.
We should have this is a match I've been looking forward to ever since I've seen this come out.
You know the one I'm looking forward to? You'll crack up. Is your daughter and Haley. I can't wait to watch that one. I think that's going to be a good one.
It will be a good one. Kenny and Trey will be a good one too. This one's kind of the one I want to see though, because a lot of people either come to play under pressure or fold under pressure, and Nick's one of those guys. I think he comes to play when it really matters. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. I know Clint plays extremely well. Nick normally comes to play when it matters, and I jinxed him. But
I think he'll probably get back to the table.
Most likely.
It's a pretty ugly. 3 nasty clusters.
Mickey says this is going to be a good match, and I agree. This is going to be a good one. And Robbie's talking to Jimmy here. Says Notre Dame's up 35-14.
Yeah, it's over. Yep. Thank you, Robbie. Yep. They just finished, I think. Appreciate it. I've been sweating it while trying to referee and do commentating and sweating the Notre Dame game at the same time. Another good win for him. All right, let's see what he's got. He's going to shoot the 9 next. Let's see what ball he tries to get on. I think maybe it's close whether the 11 will go in the side or not. I'm going to look at the overhead view real quick.
The 11 will go in the corner.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll go in the side or not. I can't tell from here.
Yeah, I just thought it would be easier to get right here maybe to get on the 11 next, but we will see.
And you're right, Greg. It was a commentator curse. Hopefully he gets back to the table. Anytime you're playing Clint, you might not get back to the table missing balls like that, though. That's always a possibility.
That was a tough shot. He overcut it a bunch.
And he is going to get back to the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I'm not going to curse him this time because I'm not going to tell him he's going to make a ball.
Yeah.
Again, guys, we got a bunch of great people down here, a bunch of good pool players, a bunch of great human beings out here for a good cause, the Boys and Girls Club. Pool community reminds me of a great big family. Sometimes we feud amongst ourselves, but I tell you what, when it's time to come together for a cause, you can't find a better group of people. I don't care if you play for the BCA or the APA or any time someone's in need or there's a cause to be raised money for, people show up and show out. This guy here next to me, we had I will never forget this, we had a fundraiser at Eagles East a year and a half or so ago, and Jimmy raised all kinds of money out there, brought all kinds of stuff. There's just so many good people in our pool community that you just can't name them all, and they all seem to show up when it matters. So if you have the time and the want to, come on down and participate in our Chinese auction. We have a Christmas tree over here to auction off, and we're having a half pot raffle, and we need to raise all the money we can for these boys and girls. Greg, I did not curse him then. So.
Yeah, I tell you, one of the hardest things for me is to sit for hours and then play. And I think these guys are feeling that just a little bit. It's hard to get up, sit there 3 hours or whatever, 2 hours, and jump up and be in stroke. I don't care how good you are. It's a struggle for everybody. Clint hit a really good shot there.
That was a good shot.
Breaking that out.
Really good shot.
But I guess he can. I'm sorry. He can cut the 15 in the side, up and down the table to try to get on either the 13. And I can't tell if that's the 12 ball at the top or not. It looks like it. Hard to tell from here. Let's look at the other angle.
Might be the 14. I can't tell.
I think it's the 12.
But you're all right. He can cut the 15 in the side.
Well, if you get to the middle table, that's what I like doing that. Get to the middle table, and it opens up. You might have a shot on all 3 balls, but just give yourself as many opportunities as you possibly can. And that's what he's going to do. He's going right back to the middle of the table. And again, I don't know which one he's going to pick, but he can shoot any of the 3 balls.
That was a well-struck shot as well.
Yep. I think he's going to come 2 rails, spin this a little bit, and get on the 12 next. Let's just see, if possible. It's so hard on this, looking at these angles on the TV sometimes. No, he just went ahead and babied it and took the medicine.
That one might be a little tough. I can't tell. I don't know if the 8 ball's got part of him or not there.
No, I think he can make the 12. I don't think he can make the 9. Sorry. Both of them are close.
Of course, Nick's got that 3-ball cluster over there to deal with, even if he gets back to the table, which he may or may not here. But if he does get back to the table, he's got some serious issues to deal with there.
This is a really hard shot. You got to hit this so pure. You really got to hit it pure.
Ooh.
Wow. I think that's what you guys call an E8.
Well, that's not a loss in these rules, though. I don't think.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you pocket the 8 early, anytime, it's a loss.
Oh, is it a loss?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a loss.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Well, that was a really unforeseen there, but like Jimmy said, that was it didn't matter which ball you were shooting at. That was a tough shot. And for those of you who don't know Jimmy, he can really play the game, and he knows what he's talking about. That was a shot where you had to hit it extremely pure, and he could have miscued, or he could have thought he had more room than he did. And unfortunately for him, he made the 8.
All righty. Oh, I got to change this. I made a mistake. It's not. Let's see here. On the score, it is 1-0. Nick Helmbrecht. Again, all of these matches are race to 5. So Nick jumps out 1-0, and Clint is breaking because this is alternating break,
which I think is a really good rule. The alternating break. That way, somebody can't put 3 or 4 racks together. And boy, speaking of breaks, so that was a phenomenal break by Clint.
Yeah, he's got that. He plays so much 8-ball. He plays so much 8-ball. Such a good 8-ball player, and he plays so much. He has absolutely got that second ball breakdown really, really well. You got to really, again, that's the shot you got to hit that second ball super square with a little speed and try to control it a little bit, and he did that perfectly.
Yeah, that was a really nice break. I don't exactly know.
He made 3 stripes, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Just going to stun this 13 over just a touch. Yeah. Now, will he try to get on the, he can shoot the 14 or the 12. shoot the 12, he can come over and get on the short side of the 11 and shoot it down the rail if he wants to. And if he does that, it's a pretty easy position. If he can get pretty straight on the 11, he can follow down, shoot the 14.
Shoot 14,
on the
yeah.
Yeah, on the side. Yep. So
he's in real good shape in this rack.
Oh, yeah. And if not, he can shoot the 14 here and then shoot the 12 next and get position on that 11. So let's just see what he does.
I'm not a very good pool player, but this rack, I can at least see a couple of ways he can get out of it without doing a whole lot.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to hit this pretty good, because he's got to stun this ball pretty good. And when you got a little nerves, what I found is, and I've seen it about 3 or 4 times a day already, if you're trying to stun the ball over a little speed, but when you've got a little bit of nerves, you kind of undercut it when you do that.
Yeah. I know he plays way above my speed, but I think I'd shoot the other ball first. I think I'd shoot the 12 first.
Yeah, that works. He just stunned it over nice and firm, and got a nice angle on the 12. He's going to come on. We'll see if he comes to the short side or the long side of the 11. I like the short side. I think the position's easier. No, great shot. That was a great shot.
That was a good shot.
He
really
shot that shot smarter than I talked about. So, and he shot it very well. Yeah.
That's a little bit of a tester, but for somebody of Clint's caliber, it's a shot he's going to make most all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Under pressure, you undercut it. That's what people do. Let's just see how he feels right now. Good shot. Dead center.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy, I didn't know. Once it hit that 5 ball, it just about became a scratch shot in that corner.
Don't forget, we're here helping the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Okay, well, good news. We had 3 nice items that we did sell raffle tickets for. Now all of them have been sold. So I think from the 3 items, I think we probably raised a little over $1,000 for the 3. Nice little donation for the Boys and Girls Club. I hope that I don't know where the half pot raffle's at. I haven't heard lately.
I have no idea. No idea at all.
Okay, let me update the score. So Clint wins that game on a beautiful run out. And the score right now is Clint 1, Nick 1. Again, race to 5.
Nick will be breaking. He had very little opportunity that game. I think he got to the table once, and that was pretty much it. Clint made a very nice run out. I see my buddy Josh Kolb over there. Looks like he's getting ready to go to work. I think he came up dry there, Jimmy.
Yeah, he did. Ugly table. Ugly table. Hey, Mike Kitson. Mike.
I think he's going to shoot the 11 in the side and take the stripes, which I think that's a smart play, but it's still not a...
Overcut it.
Yeah, he overcut it.
Safety allowed.
But he certainly got a good lead out of that.
Absolutely. Hey, Brian. Turn my mic.
Okay, all right. So Clint overcut that ball a little bit, but he got very fortunate on the leave, and I don't think Nick has a whole lot to work with here. I can't, again, the camera angles, and I've said this a couple of times, but for those of you new on the stream, the camera angles of what we're looking at and what's actually on the table are substantially different, but it looks like Nick has got a really tough shot here. He's got virtually nothing to shoot at. It looks like he's partially hooked in the pocket, so he's got a tough shot.
No.
And he got a little unfortunate there. The leave wasn't terrible, but he put that stripe right in front of the pocket. Which now, in all honesty, Clint's not got a lot of trouble here except for the 14 ball, and he's got a couple of balls around it to break it out. At his caliber, it's very doable. His options are running out a little bit on breaking that ball out now, though. Still got the 9 there to maybe do something with, and I think the 12 is also there to do something with, but see what he gets here. I think this is going to be the key shot of the rack right here if he decides to go for it. Got a couple options. He might cut the 9 in the corner and try to come off the rail and off the rail next to the 14 and hit the backside of it and break it out, or he might cut the 12 in the corner and try to break it out too, but that's a little more difficult because the cue ball is going to carry him off the 12 ball a little more than what it's going to take to break that out. I think he's going to hit this ball 2 rails and hit the backside of the 14. But no. I think the money is for all 3 of the items in there. I think. So Clint's doing a little studying here. I believe he's going to try to make the ball on the side and break the ball out at the same time. I'm not sure he tried to make that ball. I'm really not sure what he exactly. I think he might have changed his mind there.
I just think he played a simple safe. I think that
I agree with you.
What I thought he was going to do is maybe freeze it on the back of the 14. Got just a little bit off of that, but it's pretty effective. This table's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Nick's going to have to do couple special things here to get out.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to have to do a couple of special things because basically Clint took almost all his options away to break the ball out there. So. We'll see. I don't know. Should have only been 15. So there might have been one short and something else. I don't know.
There was one short at the stick.
Could have been, which is not right, but we can't do anything about it now. So, did Nick shoot? I had somebody else get my attention for something else on one of the raffle items. So, I missed what happened there. But, Clint played another safety. And again, like Jimmy said before, Nick's going to have to come up with some special stuff here to get this figured out. And I'm not sure what there is special to come up with here. This is above my pay grade. That was a very nice shot. I don't know that it accomplished him a lot, but it was a very nice shot. Maybe you might get him a little confidence.
Yeah, sorry I stepped away. I've been here all day and just had to grab a bite. Well, what I'm hoping, I don't know if he'll do it or not. And I'm too aggressive most of the time, but I'm power drawing the 4 myself, and I'm hoping to come off. No, he didn't, but I was got to power draw and try to break the 2 out that moment. I thought it was an easy breakout. Always easy sitting in the cheap seats.
Well, I don't necessarily disagree with you there, especially when you play at the caliber that you guys do. I'm not real sure what he's got in mind for this 2-ball yet.
Well, he just has to get a good angle on the 7. That's what he's got to do. I just hate playing 8-ball personally
and leaving that ball for last. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I try to break it out as early as possible. It doesn't always work that way, and I hate it when you shoot a shot, try to get an angle to break it out. You don't do it, and you do that about 3 times, and it gets frustrating.
And I'm don't play anywhere near the caliber you guys do, but I subscribe to that theory. If I leave it there till last, then I'm at the other guy's mercy, and I don't ever like that. So I'm with you on that. I try to break that ball out as soon as possible.
Yeah, it creates a little bit of desperation at the end. That's a good shot. Let's see if he gets rewarded for it, and he didn't. I mean, he's got a shot on the 1, but it ain't no cupcake.
That was a really good shot, but he got no justice there. Because even if he makes the 1, the 2-ball's still tough. Of course, if he gets it all the way to the other end of the table, he'll have some options, but. And. Well.
Yeah, that's just a difficult shot. I think even a high caliber player, that's a very difficult shot.
It is. He didn't get any justice with the 2-ball when he broke it out. Monica, the overall score is 3-1 Team BCA. That's the team score. The score of this match is 1-1. It's looking bad for the home team here, though. I think the score of this match is getting ready to be 2-1. It's going to be really hard for me to see Clint not getting out here. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy the stream. If you get a chance, come on down to the Eagles. And got a half pot going on. Got several things in the Chinese auction. But I understand if you worked all day, you're tired. This will be going on again tomorrow. So it's now 2-1, Clint.
Hey, Monica, come spend some money. Get out the checkbook.
So, Steve Boyer, I haven't seen Steve in a while. Currently playing is Clint Peohlein and Nick Helmbrecht. Overall score right now is 3-1 BCA, and this match is a 2-1 Clint. So the bad guys are currently ahead.
He's over here by the exit. Roy.
But hope you're doing well, Steve. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well.
No, what's the price? What you got now? 300 something. 325 is what your drone is at right now.
Don't forget, guys, if you have the time and have the time and the gumption, come on out. We're going to be here for a little while yet. We still got several matches to play yet tonight, and we have a half pot going on. We have several Chinese auction items. We have a Christmas tree, raising money for the Boys and Girls Clubs. We got a bunch of really good pool players here, but we got a bunch of better human beings, everybody working together, trying to make some money for this good cause. Our kids are our future, trying to keep these boys and girls occupied and off the street. We currently have a 2-1 singles match going on. Clint is up 2-1 and breaking. And another really good break. He made a ball. So playing under these rules, the table is open. It'll be his shot. He can choose what he wants to shoot. And not a lot tied up, so I don't know which category of balls he'll take, but there's nothing really way tied up. The 3 and the 9 are a little funny, but other than that, there's nothing on the table that's really tied up, and the 3 and the 9 aren't extremely tied up. They'll both go. Might take some other balls going in front of them, but they will both go. Looks like he chose solids.
Hey, Steve, this is Jim. Got several items donated for raffles that we have sold raffle tickets for here. They're all gone for today. We can let you know tomorrow if you're interested. There'll be some more cues, some break cues, some cases, and we did that today. And it's not a problem at all. If you want to buy some raffle tickets, just text Mickey tomorrow. But anyway, I'm sure there will be we've got the flexibility to in some way if you want to help, and we greatly appreciate it. This is going really well. We're raising some money, and thank you for asking.
Keith, the full score right now is Team BCA is 3 and Team APA is 1, and Clint Peohlein is up 2-1 in this match. And I don't think Nick's going to get to the table in this match. I think Clint is going to break and run this rack. It looks like he is to me. That would make it 3-1 if he gets that job done. Robbie, you think we should check Clint's break cue? He does have a hell of a break. Clint's a hell of a pool player. For those guys, for those people who don't know Clint, he plays extremely well. He plays a lot of pool and he plays a lot of 8-ball. He plays extremely well. Both these guys are really good players. I would say Clint's maybe just a little better, but it's not by much in a race to 5 with alternate break. It's a really close match. Nick's missed a couple of key shots, and that one is Clint looked like he was going to get a little unlucky, but he did not. The cue ball stayed on the table. Now there's a lot of blue here, but the cue ball did stay on the table for him.
Very good shot.
What a shot.
Yeah, that was a really good shot. Man, there's nothing any harder than shooting out that corner like that. He hit it beautiful. Let's see if he can kill it a little bit. He's got to really cut it thin and try to maintain some position on the 8-ball.
And he's got this.
Well, I'm telling you.
Oh, he missed it.
Yeah, when he got back in the right spot, but that wasn't no gimme.
Well, Nick's going to have to bring something here because he's got an opportunity to get to 2-2, and this is huge. He's only really got he's got a little issue at the top end of the table from where we're looking at it, and looks like the 10 ball might be a little bit of an issue. But he's at the table, so that's a start. And he's going to take care of the 10 right now, so I think.
Yeah.
So
He's going to run into the 8. Let's just see what the position holds. Yeah, did all right. He shot in 15 in the corner, followed up a little bit, maybe get on the 9 or the 14. He's got a couple choices here.
Yep, he's got some options. Question is if he's almost better off, at least at my pay grade, to shoot the 14 ball next if he can get on it, because he's a little funky on the other 2 balls. If he doesn't make he's going to have to deal with, if he makes the 9 now, he's going to have to get back out at the table. So he's got some issues with the other 2 balls.
Yeah, I would have liked to have been straighter. I would have followed the 9, try to get over on the rail with the 12, take it to, and he missed the ball. We're talking so much. But I would have tried to get on the other side of 12, take it 2 rails around the table, back for the 14-13.
And I can see that too.
Yeah,
I can definitely see that. But he got a pretty good lead out of that.
Yeah, he did. But I tell you right now, Clint jumps very well. This is not a really difficult jump shot. We'll just see how he performs and how he executes this. But this is not a difficult jump shot for Clint. If he makes it, he's going to run into the 9 hard. See what kind of angle it comes off the 9 at. Right there it is. Yep.
That was a good shot. A good shot.
Yeah, Steve Boyer, appreciate the hello. Definitely, you know me. I'll be at the Derby all year. I don't know what events I'm going to play in. I'd love to play in more than a 9 ball. It's such a tiring and grueling event, and I'm not crazy about their scheduling anymore. But yeah, I'll definitely be there. Hope to see you. Thanks. Very good out. Really, really good out.
It really was. Really was.
Okay. Again, race to 5. Clint's ahead 3-1 over Nick Helmbrecht.
And Clint is really playing well. Really playing well. Again, I want to go through a couple of these sponsors. When you guys are out and about and you're looking for goods and services, keep in mind that these businesses help people out. They're all local. Expressway Dodge, Talbert Roofing, Double Eagle Insurance, Independent Tank and Tower, Pittman Tree Service. Keep in mind, again, guys, these are all local businesses, all people helping out the Boys and Girls Club. Casey Gray Insurance, Rideouts Transmission. Chris is just I don't think I've mentioned this before, but Chris Rideout is just a great human being. Does a lot for the pool community as well, and they do great work on transmissions. Here we go. Clint's about ready to break. He's up now 3-1. Not real sure. Did Nick break there? Because I thought it was Nick's break, but I'm probably wrong. Nick did break? Okay. So he must have broke dry. Steve, the matches that already happened, we had, of course, the team singles events. And then we had Nick and Kenny play doubles against Clint and Trey. Clint and Trey won that. Then we had Dennis and Ed won that. And then we had Dennis and Bruce, and Ed and Bryant, and Dennis and Bruce won that. So the current score is 3-1 BCA, and the current score of this match is 3-1 Clint. And you're caught up. You're up to date. Clint is really hitting the ball well. He is really hitting the ball well. We hope you guys are enjoying the stream. It's a pleasure to help out and help this cause and watch some great pool by some good people. And this guy, Clint Peohlein, is flat hitting the ball well, Jimmy. He is flat.
Yep.
He's moving the cue ball around the table. He is absolutely hitting the ball well.
Yeah, I love playing against Clint. Really, really good sportsman, and he has great sportsmanship. The thing that I envy about Clint myself, I wish I did a better job of, is he plays patterns better than most people do at our level, and he definitely just shoots the right ball at the right time, which is key in 8-ball. That's huge in 8-ball, bar table 8-ball.
Well, you guys play way, way, way above my skill level, but I know Clint is a great sport, and he's all about the kids. I've talked to him several times, and he is seems like just a really, really good guy. And to answer your question, Steve, Bruce and Bryant are 3 matches away. We have Kenny and Trey coming up next. Then the women's match, Courtney and Haley, and then Bruce and Bryant play after that.
Well, looks like Clint's probably got to shoot the 10-ball on the side, and it is not an easy shot to get position on the next ball. So he's going to have to hit a nice little shot here to get there. I think he's going to come around 2 or 3 rails. 1, 2. Well, man, yeah.
He hit that other ball, and that
yep.
did his playing in.
Yep, that's what he's trying to do. So,
Oh,
all right, ball in hand for Nick. Down 3-1. Hey, this is a game that, and maybe, just maybe, he can turn the momentum a little bit if he can run out here.
well, again, everybody knows I'm a little biased, and when it comes to Nick, I'm a lot biased. He's my son-in-law. He's a great, great, great father and a good husband, an all-around good dude, and he doesn't play as much pool as he used to, but he's been playing and looking forward to this event, so I'm hoping he can make some magic happen here and tighten this thing up a little bit.
That's a good start. I like that start where make every shot easy. That's what he did there. Made the 6 an easy shot. The 5's now an easy shot. That's so important. Those little position shots. It doesn't wear you down if your position is good. When you're constantly shooting hard shots, it wears you down physically and mentally. Absolutely.
He's got a hard one here. Or at least would be a hard. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see the 4-ball.
Yeah, he'll shoot the 4 and probably get up there and shoot the 2 in the corner, or well, he can get on any of the 3 balls. That's again the spot where I like to be in the middle table. This is exactly what he just did, and that gives you 3 options.
Right. I did not see the 4-ball. So
yeah, right now he's got a couple stop shots, and then maybe. Shot that different than I thought he would, but that's okay. He's got all. I mean, he's the balls are laying pretty good.
Yeah, the 3 in the side, then the 1 in the side, and the 8 in the corner.
Yeah. I would have liked to have been on the other side of the 3.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
But it's still not terribly difficult.
No.
As long as he stays on the top side of the 1 ball where he can use the rail a little bit, he's good. And he did just that.
Yep.
So,
well, he's got a couple choices. He can draw it straight back where he's at, or just kind of bunt it over. Probably just going to bunt it over. Yep, very good, very good cue ball. Stun draw, about 8 inches, and got it straight in. Nice shot. All right.
All right. All right. Now we're talking.
That's a win for Nick.
Makes it 3-2. For those of you paying attention to the stream, we got Cole Simpson up there refereeing and racking, and he even offered a date back. I don't know, 45 minutes ago or so. He was going to auction himself off for a date. I didn't see too many takers. I saw Kerry Buddy and I saw somebody else offer like $22.50 for the stake. So, he did put himself out there. Even offered to pay, except for Kim. He just told her he would buy the ingredients and she would have to cook. And Kim told him where to get off on that one. So. But I think that option is still available if anybody would like to go out on a date with Cole. So we got Clint breaking here up 3-2. Clint's break has been phenomenal so far this match. And it's pretty good again. He got a little unlucky that the one ball rolled up on the cue ball there, but it's still a pretty good break.
So it looks like he made one stripe. Okay. And to go back over another rule from this stuff, it is open after the break. So if you make a solid, you can shoot a stripe or vice versa.
That is correct. Table is open after the break. And it just in case for those guys out there watching, if Clint were not to make a ball here, the table would still be open when Nick came to the table. So I don't think that's going to happen, but that we had when this event was put together, they took what I would consider the good rules of the APA and the good rules of the BCA and kind of combined them. So they're not one-sided one way or another. That was a very nice shot.
Yep.
Shooting over the top of a ball is something I don't do well.
Yeah, if he can get the right angle on the 14 or the 15, his only problem ball is the 11. He gets the right angle on either one of those balls, he could shoot that in the side. So he's got to be. I'm sure right now he's thinking about what ball we can get the right angle on. He could just bump the 12 in right now if he wanted to, and then be straight in on the 15 and shoot that shot next. We'll see what he does. Yeah, he can shoot the 9 or the 15. Like I said, it's a good opportunity to get on that tough 11 ball right now. But he may shoot the 9 next.
So, Kim, I hear you that's why you didn't bid, because you didn't want to cook. I understand. I get it. But, can't blame a guy for trying in Cole's situation.
Okay.
A lot of us know how well you cook, so he's just giving it a shot.
Let's look. I want to take the overhead look at this shot.
All right.
Okay.
He's got room.
Yeah. Again, that's perfect. He chose to shoot the 9 first, which is a smarter shot. What's he going to shoot next? Looks like the 15.
Yeah, he's going to shoot the 15 and roll it off the rail and shoot the 11 in the side. Oh, he was trying to actually break the 11 out.
See, that's why I really wanted. Either ball, I'm thinking get dead straight in, and the 11's a gimme. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's always simple.
Sure.
I've never missed a ball sitting here.
Absolutely.
Never missed one. Nobody has.
That's why I've been on the feet all day instead of out there on the pool table, because I don't miss from here. Yeah. But I think he can shoot the 14
I still think he's
here.
fine. Yeah, he's fine. He got a little break out. He got a nice break. Yep, perfect. Yep, it worked out wonderful for him.
He had to get a little bit of a roll there, but he got one.
He got a really big roll. He got a really big roll. Part of pool. Wow, what an out. What an out.
And that was a hell of a response there. Nick never shot. Clint put a break and run together. It's another thing I really like about the rules of this format. It's hard to do that because the breaks are alternate. So it's hard to get in a rhythm and put 2 or 3 racks together because you're not breaking every time you win. But Clint is now up 4-2. He's on the hill, and Nick needs 3 games. And that's a tough ask against Clint at any time.
Sure.
Not undoable, but certainly a tough ask.
Well, the thing, and I'm not saying negative or positive about loser break. One thing about it is if you get behind, it makes it really hard to come back.
It does.
Yeah, it makes it really hard to
does.
back. Because right now, if it wasn't loser break and you got a guy like Nick, he's very capable of breaking and running 2 racks and tying this thing up. But
Sure.
if he breaks and runs this rack, well, who breaks next? Clint does.
Right.
So it makes it hard to overcome a lead when it's loser break.
Yeah. Well, it's not loser break; it's alternate.
I'm
break.
sorry. That's what I meant.
But you are right. It does make it tough because
That's what I meant. Yeah.
You're talking about players of this caliber. That's just like Clint just broke and ran that rack, and puts an immense amount of pressure on Nick here. He pretty much needs to do the same thing. And Nick's break has not been nearly in the caliber of Clint so far, but we all know that's capable of changing.
And he's got a good break here. The stripes are, and he can shoot either balls, but he bumps that 13 and the 15 next, and he gets down the table, and those 3 balls are sitting really nice. There are no problems.
Yeah, he's definitely taking stripes. You're right about that.
Yeah.
You just got to get down to the table when he shoots the 15, and he is in good shape.
Yeah. I didn't see that he made 2 stripes. He made 2 stripes. So that's.
Well, he's going to shoot the 15 now.
Either one. It doesn't matter. You shoot the 15-13 or the 13-15. Both of them do the same thing.
But he missed it.
No, he didn't.
No, I thought he did.
Well, this new cloth is still sliding a bit.
Sliding?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that shot on a really old cloth, like you're right, it may not have went in, but this new cloth is sliding a little bit. And hope he gets a shot here. Not.
I don't know that he got one.
Shoot the 9, go 2 rails back around. That's what he may have to do. It'd been nice to be able to shoot the 12, but I think he's got an angle that he can come back around 2 rails and get on the 12 ball. We'll see. High outside English.
That looks tough to me. Again, my pay grade is lower than you guys', but that looks tough.
Yeah, that's a shot that I play on a 9-foot table a lot, which makes it. I mean, yeah, I thought he might shoot that 9, but he didn't, and it's his choice. And so now Clint gets back at the table. Everything is wide open.
Yeah,
Damn it!
I don't. Yeah. Rick, you're right. The rolls sometimes determine what happens because that last rack, Clint got a very fortunate roll. Not that he's not a phenomenal player, but he definitely got a very fortunate roll to get back on that 11 ball.
Yes, he did, and he got he got a bigger roll and it got perfect.
Yeah,
he got perfect with just the right angle.
And I do believe that most likely he is out here.
Yeah, I think it's bump the 3 in the side, bump it up a little bit, shoot the 1 or the 6 in the side. Nope, he just went ahead and went on down the table, which is fine. I like the 1 as the last ball here to shoot before the 8. Of course, it just makes it. If you get on the 1, you're on the 8.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah.
And I'm reasonably sure that he's most likely out. Which would put if that happens, it would put the BC up 4-1, and our next match is Kenny and Trey.
Yeah, he just rolls the 6 up a little bit, shoots the 5-1-8 is what I think is going to happen here.
I believe you're right. I believe you're 100% right. And
Perfect. Just a little stun shot. Carried the ball a foot. Gave himself a nice straight in shot on the 5. He draws the ball back a foot, and it's pretty much game, match, set. Just right.
Yep.
Same shot again.
Exact same shot.
Yeah. Draw it 8 or 10 inches. And
yep. Pretty much perfect.
It's so nice when you don't have to do much with the cue ball. You know, if you can get yourself in that right spot where you just got to stop it or stun it a little bit every shot, it just makes your position so easy. Great out. Great match, Nick.
That was a nice.